Oh, hi. So I'm ordering some books and they're gonna arrive in 1 minute and I'm so excited. And I wanted to just make sure that you did it with me. I don't know what I was going to say. So I'm going to go and look out this door quickly. It'll take 5 seconds. Oh, there's nothing there. I need to close. See, it's hard to close. Alright, that wasn't 5 seconds, but who cares? So, I don't know what to do. That sounds annoying. So it's nearly 1 minute. I have 5 more seconds till it's 1 minute. I'm so excited. It's been 1 minute. And someone knocked at the door. Oh, there's no one there. Ooh! There it is. Let's get this. Right. Right, but let's open it now. Right. Oh, that moved. It's been 2 minutes. And I'm so excited to open this with you. Alright. We're going to open it now. Let me just bring the camera forward a bit so you can see better. Right. Why did I laugh like that? I don't know. It's already open for some reason. Probably because I have opened it. What? Have I? Probably forgot to stick it. But we got it. You see that? Alright, let's take this out. Ooh. This is cool. Look. Nice and that. It's not that nice. Only focus on me. That's a motorbike. Right. There are Zoe's Rescue Zoo books. Right. You got this cute one, the Puzzled Penguin. A little bird there. It's a bird because it represents the zoo. Let me just go and set it up over here. We got the Lonely Lion Cub. The Lonely Lion Cub. The Lonely Lion Cub. We're going to put that with the other one. Ah, I dropped a book. Here we go. The Silky Seal Pup, is it? Yeah, the Silky Seal Pup. That was not me. I just done that like this, look. The Pesky Polar Bear. the eager elephant. The happy hippo. The cuddly koala. The wild wolf pup. The lucky snow leopard. And the playful panda. Right, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Zoe's Rescues books. I'm going to read someone with you. I'm going to do Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Right, we're doing the pesky polar bear, I guess. Pesky polar bear. Pesky polar bear. Right, this is Zoe loves living at her uncle's rescue zoo because there's always something exciting going on. And Zoe also has an amazing secret. She can actually talk to the animals. If you can't hear that, it's she can actually talk to the animals. Chapter 1. Panda Playtime. This is the picture right there. Zoe Parker shivered and pulled her coat around her. Brr, it's really chilly today, she said. Chi-Chi and Mimi don't seem to mind, replied Stephanie, the panda keeper. And Chi-Chi and Mimi are the polar bears. No. Yeah? Are the pandas. Their thick furry coats must be keeping them nice and warm. It was a wintry Sunday morning at the rescue zoo, and Zoe was helping Stephanie in the panda enclosure. They had a watering can and were sprinkling water over the bamboo plants. The rescue zoo pandas, Chi-Chi and Mimi, likes lots of different fruits, nuts and seeds, but the juicy green bamboo growing in their enclosure was their favourite thing to eat. And like all the pandas, they munched lots of it. They're really playful this morning, aren't they? Said Zoe, and as Chi-Chi chased her little sister across the enclosure, squeaking excitedly as she dashed right under Stephanie's feet. Stephanie cried out in surprise, wobbled and almost lost her balance, grabbing onto a tree to keep herself from falling over. That was close, she laughed. I've almost tripped over them once already this morning. The cheeky little things. That's the picture. to page 10. Then read other ones to page 10. Zoe loved helping Stephanie look after the pandas. Whenever she had any spare time or at all, she could be found in the zoo helping out the zookeepers or playing with the animals. But Zoe wasn't a visitor like most people who passed through the zoo gates. She actually lived at the rescue zoo. Her great-uncle Horace was a famous explorer and animal expert, and he had built the zoo so that the lost, frightened and injured animals he met on his travels would have somewhere safe to live. Zoe's mum Lucy was the zoo vet. Lucy and Zoe lived in a cottage on the edge of the zoo, so that whenever an animal was poorly or injured, Lucy was close by and could quickly help them. Zoe thought she was the luckiest girl in the world to have so many amazing animals right outside her front door. Yum! I wasn't sure I'd like bamboo, but it's very tasty, chirped her little voice behind her. Zoe turned to see a little furry creature with big golden eyes nibbling happily at a green shoot. Glancing over to check that Stephanie wasn't close enough to hear, she whispered with a smile, "Naughty Meep, naughty Meep. If Chi-Chi and Mimi spot you eating their bamboo, they'll be very cross living at the rescue zoo." Wait, no, this is the picture for that other page. Wasn't the only special thing about Zoe. On her 6th birthday, she had found out that animals can understand people, and Zoe had discovered that she had a special ability to understand animals and talk back. No one else knew the secret, though. It was between her and the animals. Zoe had lots of animal friends, but Meep wasn't her best friend. He was a small, soft and cheeky grey mouse lemur. He had come to the zoo when he was just a baby. He was so tiny to be on his own, and so had stayed in the cottage with Zoe and her mum ever since Meep finished his bamboo and scampered up onto Zoe's shoulder. The pandas didn't see they're too busy playing, he chattered. Zoe laughed as the little pandas rolled along rolling along the ground, squealing excitedly. They were so cute when the sisters had first arrived at the rescue zoo. They hadn't got along very well, but now they were great friends and always had fun together. "That gives me an idea," Zoe whispered to me. "Maybe we could ask the pandas if they have any ideas about we can celebrate Mum's birthday." It was Lucy's birthday in a few days' time. Zoe thought that must be why her mum always seemed so happy at this time of year. Most people didn't like wet, cold, shivery January, but Lucy loved getting wrapped up in warm layers, going for snowy walks and cuddling down with a mug of hot chocolate in the evening. Stephanie called to Zoe from the other side of the enclosure. "Zoe, I need to fetch some special plant for the bamboo. I won't be for long." Perfect, thought Zoe. Now I can talk to the twins without Stephanie being around. Zoe had to be careful not to let her secret slip. Okay, she replied, waving bye. As soon as Stephanie was out of sight, Zoe turned to the pandas. Chi-Chi and Mimi, listen, it's my mum's birthday soon and I don't know how to help her celebrate. Do you have any ideas? Chi-Chi squeaked excitedly and grabbed a handful of bamboo while Mimi scampered eagerly to a bush and hid behind it before peeping out, squeaking her own answer to Zoe. One more page until we're on page 10. Zoe burst out laughing. A birthday feast of bamboo and then a game of hide and seek, she said, giving them both a cuddle. You two are so funny. Those are lovely ideas, but I think they might be better for little pandas than grown-up people. If Goo was here, we could ask him, chirped Meep. Goo was the little lemur's nickname for Great Uncle Horace, which he found hard to say. Zoe nodded. That's true, Meep. He always has good ideas for birthdays. She touched the silver necklace she wore around her neck, which had a little paw print charm hanging from it and had been a birthday present from Great Uncle Horace and was very precious to her, particularly because the special charm. That's page 10 done. Look. Page 10 done. So, we're going to put this up there. No, we're going to go and get a bookmark. Should we go and ask if there's a bookmark? Let's see. I need 10 bookmarks. 10 bookmarks for 10 pages. I need 10 bookmarks.
Fold the page.
No, I would never fold a page. I need to find one. Yeah, I need a bookmark.
What's happening?
I need a bookmark, but I can't find. It wasn't a bookmark, and there was only one. I need 10. Because I have 10 books I'm going to read. That was close. Right. How can I make a bookmark? But I think I got an idea. I need scissors. I'll be back. I will be 1 minute. Bye. Right. There we go. So I just got this string, but we need way more than one. So we got the first bookmark done. What's another bookmark I could use? Can this go on the page? Can it? No. I think we'll have to use this for 2. Right, they're 2 done. Gonna look here now. I don't know, guys. Will this be good? I just snap it open like this. Like that, then stick it in. No, it's going to bend. This will be bookmark free, just put it in. We need 7 more bookmarks. So, number 4 will be, I don't know, number 4. I'm gonna look here now. Number 4. We'll get 4 in a minute. We got 3 bookmarks. Good enough, I'd say. Isn't it? You measured the 5-3. I'm gonna look here. My door's open. I need to get in. First bookmark. That was a bit loud, but who cares? I'm going to do eeny, meeny, miny, moe now. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it bites you, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Puzzled Penguin, page 10. Oh, why is it? Keep opening. There we go, closed it. The Puzzled Penguin. Yes, it's the same thing on the back. Right. Chapter 1, Summer at the Rescue Zoo. Zoe Parker grinned as she ran out of the school gates, swinging her bag beside her. Her mum Lucy was waiting for her. "It's the summer holidays!" Zoe yelled, giving her mum a big hug. Lucy smiled and ruffled her daughter's wavy brown hair. "How was the last day of term?" she asked. Zoe began to skip excitedly along the pavement. "It was fun, but I just couldn't wait for the holidays to start." 6 whole weeks. Oh, I feel like we're going to read up to page 4, to be fair, because I'm just tired for reading. She smiled at her mum, "And I get to spend every single day at my favourite place." As they got closer to home, Zoe heard noises ahead. Roars, blows, screeches and squeaks. Animal noises. Finally, they turned a corner, and there in front of them stood a pair of tall, beautiful gates with a line of lush oak trees on either side. About halfway up, 2 words were carved across the gates in swirling letters: "Rescue Zoo." Right at the top, a golden hot air balloon twinkled in the sunlight. Where was I? Right there. This is the next one. Zoe and her mum weren't visiting the zoo. They lived there. Zoe's great-uncle Horace was a famous explorer and animal expert, and on his travels around the world he had met lots of animals in need of help. That's why he decided to build the zoo, so it could be a safe place for any creature who was lost, injured or in trouble. Now it was home to hundreds of amazing animals. Last page. Zoe's mum was Horace's niece, and the zoo vet. She and Zoe lived in a little cottage off the edge of the zoo, so that Lucy could be there whenever the animals need her. She couldn't imagine a better place to live. Beyond the gates, a red brick path wound its way through the zoo on a warm summer's day like this. There were hundreds of visitors chatting as they dun dun dun. I'm going to use this base bookmark. Put it on there. Close this book and done. Where's the hair in that? Look. Right. We're going to do one more because I only have one more bookmark. I'll read some more when I have some more bookmarks, but yeah, I'm not going to read all of them today. Let me do eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by his toe. If it bites you, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Right. Wait, let me start again. I just done it wrong. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it bites you, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. The cuddly koala. We're going to read to page 2. Yeah, page 2. Chapter 1, Holiday at the Rescue Zoo. "I'm so excited that it's finally half term," said Zoe Parker, swinging her school bag happily, "and we get a whole week off school." It was Friday afternoon and school hadn't just broken up for the half-term holiday. Zoe was walking home with 2 of her friends from her class, Nicola and Jack. Their parents were walking just behind them chatting. "I'm excited too," said Nicola with a smile. "I can't wait to have some time to play with Rex." Zoe grinned at her friend. Nicola had a new dog and he was very cute and bouncy. Yeah, I'm going to help my dad finish our treehouse, Jack said. Then you can both come over to play in it. The three friends laughed as they planned their half-term adventure, but then Zoe remembered their homework. What are you going to do for your science project, she asked Nicole and Jack. That morning, Zoe's teacher, I'll read one of you. Miss Hawkins. Wait, what? Miss Hawkins? Miss Hawkins? What? What about Stranger Things? Hawkins. Miss Hawkins. Right, Miss Hawkins had asked everyone in the class to do a special piece of homework over the break. They had to choose something from the natural world to observe carefully and then write some notes about whatever they had chosen. Miss Hawkins had asked them to take photographs or draw pictures too. Then after the break, they each had to explain to the class what they had found out. There was even going to be a prize for the best project. What was I think I'm going to do mine about frogs. There's a pond full of frogs and frog spawn at the bottom of my garden, said Jack. I might do mine about my wildflowers, said Nicola thoughtfully. My granny lives near the woods and she knows. Dun, dun, dun. We can't read page 4. I don't want to. I'll read 2 more pages actually for page 5. I'll be bad if I don't. Lots about them. I could ask her to take me for a walk there and help me take pictures. Cool, those are both really good ideas, Zoe said. I bet you know what you're going to do on yours, Zoe. I bet I know what you're going to do on yours, Zoe, replied Jack with a grin. One of the animals at the rescue zoo, Zoe chuckled. Jack was right. As soon as Miss Hawkins had explained about the project, she had known immediately that she wanted to do hers about an animal. They were her favourite things in the whole world, and she knew more about them than anyone else in her class. The only question was which animal should she write about. There were hundreds of different creatures at the rescue zoo, too many to choose from. You're so lucky, Zoe sighed Nicola as they turned the corner and the carved wood gates of the rescue zoo appeared in front of them. Zoe smiled at Nicola. She felt lucky. She wasn't just a visitor at the zoo. She actually lived there. Zoe's great-uncle Horace was a famous explorer and animal expert and had started the rescue zoo so that all the lost, frightened or injured animals he met on his adventures he could have a safe and caring home. He was very wise and kind, and Zoe always looked forward to seeing him whenever he came back to visit, especially because he often brought a new animal back to the zoo with him. Zoe's mum Lucy was the zoo vet, and they lived in a pretty little cottage at the dun dun dun. Right, this one I feel like is the best bookmark. I need to turn the page, otherwise I'm going to read 4 and 5 again. And I just scratched my nail on the book like this. Yes, I hate it when they do that. I'm going to quickly just make that go out there again. Right. I've read... Look at this, guys. I've read these 3 books with you. 1, 2, 3. I really wanted to read The Lucky Snow Leopard with you, but the only thing is we didn't land on it. We're going to be reading this book next time. Let me see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it bites you, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're reading this one next time. The one I wanted. How weird is that, guys? So let's put this at the top. Alright, that was weird that I landed on the one I wanted, but... Comment your favourite book. The Pesky Polar Bear. You could write Polar Bear. The Puzzled Penguin, you could write Penguin. The Cuddly Koala, you can write Koala. My favourite was the Cuddly Koala. Bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Oh, it's raining. I don't want to get my books wet though. Alright, but yeah. Bye. Comment in the comments what you think my video should be next. Bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I already said that, but who cares? Bye.